What's going on, guys? In this video, I've got a free pick for you. It's going to come on PrizePicks, and it's for Monday Night Football on Monday, December 4th. We've got the Bengals, and we've got the Jags. Really like this matchup. I wish Joe Burrow was in the game. It would make it a lot easier to predict, I feel like, and we'd kind of know what we're getting into. But I do think there's opportunity. Anytime there's a backup quarterback in, I do feel like the backups get a little underrated. And would you rather have Joe Burrow needing to throw for 280 yards or Jake Browning to throw for 216? I mean, with numbers as low as 216, you can really have a slow start, or you can have a slow quarter and have a couple 3 and outs in a row, and you can still reach this number if you can get your yardage in the 2-minute drills, the 2 minutes before the end of half and the 2 minutes at the end of the game. And if we assume that Trevor Lawrence does well and the Jags get a lead, I mean, there should be opportunity for Jake Browning here to get this number. And I also love backup quarterbacks because they really do feed their receiver one. I mean, if you think about it, we all can relate to backup quarterbacks because we're all not good enough to be the starting quarterback on an NFL team. And you think about if you were thrown in there and you were the quarterback of the Bengals, what would you do? You know, you're nervous. It's your first time playing football at this level, right? You don't have a lot of experience. You're not Joe Burrow. You're going to know, hey, worst case, I'm going to throw it up to Jamar Chase, and he's probably going to find a way to catch it and make me look good and get me through this. So backups like their receiver ones a lot. So, you know, it's more fun to watch Joe Burrow play football, obviously, but that's why I like Jamar Chase and Jake Browning here. And then Trevor Lawrence, you're always kind of risking it a little bit with which receiver he's going to choose to target. It's one of those things where you kind of get the feeling if you pick Christian Kirk, he's going to be throwing it to Calvin Ridley. If you pick Ridley, he's going to throw it to Kirk. So it is tough. It is tough to choose between those two, honestly. So I wanted to show you guys DraftKings because sportsbooks like DraftKings and the odds makers there, they have this system down. It's pretty much impossible to beat a sportsbook like the traditional sportsbooks in Vegas, and 99% of people lose, and then the people that can win, they get limited to where they can't make a ton. And if you're new to my channel, I am severely limited. I'm banned from Underdog. You can watch the YouTube video. I told the full story. I'm limited on PrizePicks, limited on all these apps. So I still can make a lot of money sharing advice and teaching and coaching, and that's why I run the Sports Betting Education YouTube channel, just to make people more intelligent sports investors and increase your probability of winning. So right here, this play is 25 to win 146, and I did 25 because that's what I'm limited to on PrizePicks, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But if I punch the exact same play in here, and we go Kirk, and we go Jamar Chase, here he is. I'll show you guys what PrizePicks pays. They actually pay $250. So you're not getting twice as much, but you're almost getting twice as much on PrizePicks. It's pretty crazy how that works. And I'll show you guys here. If I try to do 400 bucks, I'll show you what it shows me. So maximum winnings are 250. So meaning that this box cannot say anything more than 250, right? So if I go and I put 100 in here, it'll hit me with that message, right? So I think what I'll do, let me see if I can do this. I want to do this one. So that's your first free pick right there. And what I also would like to do is throw Ridley in there. Well, let's get it filled back up. Throw Ridley in there. And then, man, I don't know if I would go Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins. It's kind of hard, but I'll go Boyd just because I feel like he's a little easier to hit. And T. Higgins, man, jeez. This is November 5th, though. This is November 5th. So he hasn't been playing for a while. It's hard to say what the backup quarterback will do in that scenario, honestly. You could go tight end, though. Probably go tight end here, and he's been doing good. So this is the stack I'll build right here, these 4. And it wouldn't be bad to go even Ridley and maybe to mix it up a little. You could go Ridley and Ingram here as well. But it's a hard choice between Kirk and Ingram. I prefer Kirk, but I was just thinking to diversify a little, because what if Kirk gets 45 yards, then that kills both plays. But same thing with Jamar Chase, so we'll just double dip them. And then I'll do 25 to win 625. See if it'll go through. Okay, cool. Got it through. Awesome. And one thing you guys can do too, if you're newer here or if you just want to do it, if you go back on my YouTube channel and you click back to like my videos, here's some good ones actually. So this was my worst losing day ever. Lost like 57 units in one day. It was brutal. 8 of 8 red. All these are really good actually. How I'll make a living, make $1 million through NFL football, which I did. And then why underdog fantasy hates me. This is the big one I was going to tell you how to watch. But also, man, blow that Washington-Oregon vlog up. I went to the game and it was crazy. I sat on the 50 behind the Washington sideline. It was the most stressful game I've ever seen in my life. And I have 476 grand on Washington. If they win, I get 476 grand. I have 31,000 down on them. So we'll see what happens with that. But what I wanted to tell y'all to do that I just did that's like insane is if you go back to the start of the season really and just go back to like this stuff back here. Click this and show you. So if you look at my account back then, well, hopefully it'll show it. My account back then only had like $1,300 in it, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna click a different video to see. It's pretty crazy because I kind of forgot how far I've came this season. Like I forgot that I had under $2,000 in the account at one point, and it really is awesome to see that we've blown it up to 14 grand, guys. Like 14 grand. And there's Penix on the thumbnail. See? Well, damn, I got it to 10 grand quick, actually. Because in week 2, here's what I want y'all to do. I can't find it, but if you type in Oregon, Texas Tech, sports betting education. Let me just do it for you. Oregon, Texas Tech, sports education. Let's see if it comes up. Week 2, I might need to type in 2. Jeez, you gotta be kidding me, man. I don't even come up. Alright, view your channel. Let me search Oregon Tech. I just want to prove this point because it really blew my mind when I did this. I clicked this video just to kind of see, and I had $1,687 in the account, and this was back on week 2. So this was like, this video was uploaded back in 2 months ago. I mean, back at the beginning of September, I guess. Or 9/9, there it is. So in just 3 months, we have gone from 1,600 to 14,000. And what's crazy is, if I hadn't been limited, I mean, we'd be up to 40 grand, right? Most of my money made is in my friends and family's accounts because they're not limited. Like, that's where the big bets are going down. And for me, I can only do $25 a pop on these. So it's just crazy to see it go all the way to 14 grand. It's pretty dope. And a lot of people on YouTube and social media, they don't really teach you anything, any strategy. Like what I showed with FanDuel and kind of comparing this one to PrizePicks. I'm literally teaching y'all how to do this so y'all can go do it on your own. And I get people that hit me up all the time and they say, hey dude, I watched your video and I made this play using your strategy and it helped me hit my first 6-man. And I'm just trying to make an impact. Like for me, money does motivate me for sure, but ultimately, as long as I have enough money to go get Starbucks and not even have to look at my bank account to see the balance, and I don't have to think about it when I pump gas, how much a gallon of gas costs. You know, I'm pretty simple. I don't spend a lot of money, and I'm living a happy life. So yes, money is important. I 100% understand that, and I'll never say that it's not important, but the impact that I'm making, that is what really drives me, guys. And I know that I can be a legendary sports bettor, and my goals have shifted. You know, the biggest thing that drove me the last 5 years was to do this for a living and do this full time. And now I'm so far past that, and I'm so grateful that I'm past that. But my next goal is really to be the guy that dominates sports betting education. like not my username, but like literally educating people on sports betting and helping them profit. And I've helped probably 1,000 or 2,000 people like make good money this year. And that's the only reason it's not more is because most people aren't disciplined enough to listen to me and take this advice that I'm giving you in this video. But I know that I can help tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. And that's really what drives me. And I'm really putting my legacy on the line right now with Washington. And I'm putting myself in a position where when Washington comes through, everybody's saying there's no chance. Everybody's saying there's no chance Washington will beat Texas and then beat Alabama or Michigan. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, Michael Penix is the best quarterback in this playoff. Odunze and McMillan are the best receiver duo. Washington's O-line is no joke. Their running back is a fucking monster. And their defense can get timely interceptions. Their defensive line can stop a good run, as we saw against Oregon, and they can get in the backfield against Bo Nix. We've seen them beat Texas in the Alamo Bowl last season. So I'm shifting to what I'm talking about here, but Washington Huskies, guys, I can't say it enough, man. They are going to win it all. And before you say, oh, they're not going to, I heard it when they played Oregon the first time, the second time, USC. Everybody's hyping USC. Everybody's hyping Utah. And, like, everybody hyped Oregon State. Washington is a team poised to win it all. A lot of 23-year-olds, a lot of sixth-year seniors. Like, trust me, guys, throw 10 or 20 bucks on them at plus 750. It's a long shot. It's a huge payout. That is an amazing, amazing investment right there. So that's all I've got for you. Hopefully this will hit. My VIP's coming into the night where if basically Tua screwed us, but if Kirk, I'll tell you guys this, if Christian Kirk and Lawrence go over, we will net about 48 units profit on Sunday for this NFL week. So if not, I think we'll end up losing about 4 units. So we're in a good spot. We're either going to be down 4 units or up 50. So I'm happy with that. I wish Tua would have came through, but just a little VIP update. We're in a good spot, okay, guys? So, all right, that's all I've got for y'all. These are the 2 free plays. Appreciate y'all watching my video. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Good luck with all your plays.